federal workers are going without pay as the Senate skips town. And Hidalgo County Head Start is set to run out of money if the government does not reopen. How many children will be affected? Plus, new immigration detention centers, the federal government turning to the Navy for help, where they will be built. Also ahead, trade talks with Canada now on hold. What prompted that move?
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First at 5, 500,000 missed paychecks, and the Senate is out for the weekend. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan. Javi is off today. Some of you who work for the federal government are dealing with shrinking account balances. Today's paycheck was not deposited for more than 500,000 federal workers. This is the first full one missed since the shutdown started at the beginning of the month. Also new today regarding money, those of you who receive Social Security can expect a 2.8% cost of living adjustment next year. The Social Security Administration announced the increase today. It will average out to about $56 a month for retirees. And some seniors say that's just not enough to keep up with the rising cost of basics like food and utilities. We know a lot of you also have questions about Head Start programs. The shutdown not only affects the children and their families, but also the people who work for Head Start. Today, our Armando Gomez met with officials in Hidalgo County. Armando, what did they tell you?
If the government shutdown continues until November, Head Start programs won't receive federal funding. Hidalgo County Head Start says they rely on that funding to keep their doors open. This would mostly affect low-income families who depend on Head Start. Students won't be able to access education, free meals, or health screenings without that funding.
It stops. We don't have a second option for kids, so we just have to wait around to see if we are back and running again.
Hidalgo County Head Start received $37 million per year from the federal government. Nearly 2,500 kids are enrolled in the Hidalgo County Head Start programs. We'll hear from parents about how this could affect their child coming up at 6. Armando Gomez, Channel 5 News at 5.
Prices for everyday essentials like food and housing are increasing, and everyday families are really feeling the pinch. Coffee is up, and so is beef. And if you do it, and if you tailgate, you know that it is up. We've also noticed fluctuating prices locally at the gas pumps, but we are fortunate to pay less for gas than other parts of the country.
The next number will even be below this.
The national average for a gallon of unleaded is $3.06 right now. The state average is $2.62, and here in the valley it is $2.55. We're going to see what our Pump Patrol team found today later in the newscast.
But over the long run, such trade barriers hurt every American worker and consumer.
That ad in Canada prompted President Trump to end trade talks with that country. He said it misstated facts about tariffs and was aimed at influencing court decisions. It has since been pulled so trade talks can resume.
We can't control the trade policy of the United States. We recognize that that policy has fundamentally changed from the policy in the 1980s, 1990s, 2000s. And it's a situation where the United States has tariffs against every one of their trading partners to different degrees.
Canadians have been very difficult to negotiate with.
The White House says President Trump is scheduled to speak to the Canadian Prime Minister next week. It is Friday evening and football is in the air. That is a live look at Bobby Lackey Stadium here in Weslaco. That is where Weslaco East will take on the PSJA North Raiders tonight. Meteorologist Andrew Chung is here to get us ready for kickoff. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Christine. Yeah, it's finally late Friday afternoon, and most areas have seen dry weather. Let's take a look at the maps, and so far things have been quiet. We did see a few spotty showers, very stray showers, but that's been about it. And we could have a stray shower over the next hour or so for the football games, but otherwise it should be dry for tonight. Still very warm out there, and it's also breezy. This is Sky 5 in Weslaco. It's currently 90 degrees here at the station and in Harlingen, 89 in Brownsville, 92 92 in McAllen and 93 in Edinburgh, but it's also breezy. Look at the winds right at the south to southeast between 14 to 21 miles an hour, sustained gusting to 26 in Harlingen and 21 in Weslaco. So it's going to stay breezy for tonight as well as for tomorrow. Here's your forecast tonight for the football games. We could have a stray shower at kickoff. It's a very small chance for that. Otherwise, it's dry but very warm still and breezy. 85 at kickoff, 82 at halftime, mostly clear, and 80 degrees by fourth quarter. We'll also talk about the forecast for UTRGV's game for tomorrow in just a bit. Christine.
Now to the latest on immigration enforcement. CNN is reporting the Navy is going to start building detention centers as soon as next month, and they're getting $10 billion to do so. None of the projects are expected to be built here in Texas. Rather, they are expected to go up in Georgia, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Pennsylvania, and Utah. The Defense Department confirmed today someone donated $130 million to help pay the military during the shutdown. They didn't say who gave the money. President Trump first mentioned the donation yesterday. He described the donor as a friend of his.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
Hey Valley, happy Friday. We finally made it to the weekend, and if you are planning to do some traveling across the region, well, this is what you can expect. So minor slowdowns are in the McAllen area on Interstate 2 going westbound, and also on Interstate 69C in the Far area. And here's a look at one of our TxDOT cams on Interstate 2 and North 13th Street. Just a steady flow of traffic, but it is starting to pick up as we continue into the early evening hours. And another area that's also experiencing a good amount of slowdowns is within the Brownsville area. So right here we see that traffic is moving about 10 miles per hour, and then right over here on Interstate 69E, traffic is moving a little bit slower than average at around 35 miles per hour. But as far as those drive times, well, they're right around average for this evening. So from McAllen to Harlingen, it's a 30-minute commute. Weslaco to Harlingen, 17, and from Brownsville to Harlingen, about 22 minutes. But if you see anything out there like more slowdowns or accidents, go ahead and give us a call at 956-968-5555.
It is Friday Night Football, but some of our marching bands have two jobs over the next 24 hours. We'll explain. But first up, after the break, an update out of Tennessee. We're going to tell you how many people are still unaccounted for 2 weeks after a deadly explosion.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Introducing our Big Bad Ram, exclusively during the Drive into Fall event at Bert Ogden Ram Harlingen. Get yours at 0 for $72 or $13.5 off MSRP now at Bert Ogden Ram Harlingen. Dallingham.
Hey RGV, it's Greg, On to Save Roofing. Addendums, change orders, add-ons. After your roof is torn off, with On to Save Roofing, our real price is always better than the competitor's estimate. That's our lowest price guarantee every time.
Throughout the year, we partner with multiple community organizations to do our part and help give back. That's the Subaru Love Promise. Visit us today and see how you too can help at Bert Ogden Subaru, Edinburgh.
I've always been a Spectrum customer. So when I started the business, I was just naturally like, yeah, I'm going to go with Spectrum. It's let me run multiple things at the same time, whether I'm on with clients and I also have to show them their design. It's really special how I got into the industry with my mom getting me that job at the flower shop. It's kind of like she knew what she was doing. She saw that fire in me, and I don't know, I think she'd be really proud.
Get up to 4 months free when you bundle award-winning internet. Visit spectrum.com/business to learn more.
Get EV luxury with sophisticated style and take advantage of a $7,500 EV tax credit extended for a limited time. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bert Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
The accident happened in 2021. I knew right then and there I needed the help, and that's when I called the force. If Jeff were here, I would tell him that his team really cared for me, my health, and they just cared.
Well, now's your chance to tell them yourself.
Oh, hello.
Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Want more?
Call the force.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance at life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
Hello everyone, Kyler Rooks at Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Come in and take advantage of our 0 down, our 0 APR for 60 months on 3 different models. That's right, 0 down and 0% on the Murano, Pathfinder, and Rogue. 0% for 60 months, no payments for 90 days. Only at Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Dali gas.
Our investigators have identified an area of origin, which is the area where the explosion originated, on the lower floor production level.
So remember that plant explosion in Tennessee happened 2 weeks ago. 16 people died. Today we learned 2 are still missing. Investigators now say they know exactly where that explosion happened, but they still don't know what caused it. Coming up, too young to compete? Not for these local students. The local school district forming their own version of a science competition meant for older children. Plus, a big weekend for some high school bands. They have their own fight on the football field tomorrow.
And here's your marine forecast for tonight and for tomorrow. Small craft advisory is in effect until 7 p.m. Saturday. The rip current risk is low, but the bay waters are choppy and the seas are 4 to 7 feet. We'll take a look at the forecast for your Saturday after the break.
Billy Kelly here, Bird Dog and Buick GMC, #1 Sierra dealer in the state of Texas. Sierras, $199 a month, $13,000 off, $199 a month. This is your time to save. Come see us here in Edinburgh, Bird Dog and Buick GMC. Dolly guys.
It's the 36-hour sale at Furniture Row, so get ready because everything is on sale. Like this unbeatable deal on the Mia Queen storage bed, now only $4.99. Save big on the big comfort of the Laguna sofa for only $7.98. Get the 5-piece Acorn Hill dining set for only $4.99. And save up to $400 off Doctor's Choice Elite adjustable mattress sets. Plus, 36 months no interest financing. But don't wait, the 36-hour sale at Furniture Row ends Monday the 27th.
My name is Joseph Salceda, and I'm from Harlingen, Texas. My vehicle purchase includes Nana's lifetime warranty, which is motor transmission, and it's a very great feeling. It's a family environment, a fun environment, music out there, food. It's a very good, comfortable, welcoming environment. My name is Joseph Salceda, and I am Charlie Clark Nissan. Órale.
También hablamos inglés. Dame chance, móchate. Si no hacemos lo que prometemos.
Nana Poco.
Órale.
There's no one key to game day victory. You need strength, power, agility, and a team. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. Toyota Tundra, built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for $249 a month for 36 months. Offer ends November 3rd.
Toyota, let's go places.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick, now. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until next year on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
Billy Kelly here, Bird Dog and Buick GMC. Folks, now is the time. We are having our biggest sale of the year, and it starts right now. 2026 Terrain, $179 a month. That's right, $179 a month. Bird Dog and Buick GMC, Dolly guys.
First Warn 5 weather is supported by DHR Health.
The bands for Brownsville Hannah and Brownsville Veterans Memorial are preparing for tomorrow's 6A area marching competition. There are 21 bands competing, and they have been practicing for tomorrow's event since summer, braving the heat to put on a great show, and they're not cutting corners.
We're probably playing one of our hardest because of the music. You know, the Spanish, the Mexican music is very rhythmic.
Some of the music is technically difficult for them to play, and they have to do that as they're moving and marching on the field.
Tomorrow's competition is at the stadium in McAllen. 3 bands will advance to the finals. Good luck to all the participants. McAllen Elementary students received training today for a state science competition. It is a yearly statewide competition, but it's not open to elementary students. McAllen ISD wants to try their hand at it anyway.
In Texas, there's not a formal competition for Science Olympiad at the elementary level, but we're going to be doing one here within our own district for all 18 of our elementary schools.
The district competition is set for January.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
It's been another very warm day all across the valley, but not too bad at the island right now where it's 84 degrees, beautiful blue skies, and we've got winds out of the south-southeast at 15 miles an hour. The bay waters will be choppy for tonight and for tomorrow. So far, things have been mainly dry on the radar. We did see a few very small showers over the past hour or so, and we could have a stray shower for tonight for the games, but the chance for that is very small. So most areas will stay dry tonight for the football games. Here's Sky 5 in Weslaco looking west toward Bobby Lackey Stadium. Right now, the temperatures are in the upper 80s and lower 90s. Right now, 89 degrees in Brownsville, but 90 in Harlingen and Weslaco, 92 in McAllen, and 93 degrees in Edinburgh. Though it has been breezy, very breezy for this afternoon. It's going to stay breezy for tonight as well as for tomorrow. Look at the winds right now. They're out of the south to southeast, between 14 to 21 miles an hour sustained. Very breezy, even windy in Harlingen, with gusts of 26 in Harlingen and 21 in Weslaco. So if you're going to the games for tonight, again, there's just a very slight chance for a shower. Most areas will stay dry at kickoff with temperatures in the mid-80s, but it stays breezy throughout the evening. We're down to 82 degrees at halftime. It's mostly clear, and then still warm by the fourth quarter with mostly clear skies and temperatures around 80 degrees. Now let's talk about the forecast tomorrow for tailgating as the Vaqueros get ready to host UIW tomorrow in Edinburgh. We have just a 10% chance of a shower during the morning and the afternoon. It's still going to be hot and also breezy. The key word is breezy, more so than that very slight chance for a shower. 94 at 2 p.m., 95 at 3 p.m., 96 degrees at 4 p.m. So if you're outside during the day, do stay hydrated. Now here's the forecast for the actual game tomorrow evening. Vaqueros hosting UIW Cardinals tomorrow evening. We'll see mostly clear skies. It should be dry at kickoff, but still very warm with temperatures around 87 degrees. Then we're back to 84 at halftime and then 83 by the fourth quarter, also under mostly clear skies, but still feeling muggy. We'll break down the forecast for you further. There's that 10% chance of showers early as 8 o'clock in the morning. Again, this is a very small chance for shower, but it is there. We'll start off with temperatures in the mid-70s at 7 a.m., but we're back to 94 at 2 p.m. with high temperatures in the mid-90s. We'll switch gears and let's talk about Melissa in the Caribbean Sea. This could be catastrophic for people in Jamaica as well as Haiti. You can see the watches and warnings up. And Melissa's not going to move very much over the next couple of days. It is expected to become a hurricane tomorrow. It's a tropical storm right now, then a major hurricane by the end of this weekend. Notice very slow movement on this track. It doesn't move very much over the next couple of days, but Jamaica straight in that forecast cone. Melissa is not a threat to the U.S. It is expected to recurve toward the northeast, move past Cuba perhaps, and then head toward the Bahamas. Back home in Texas, things are looking mostly quiet for us, but we have one weak front coming in on Sunday. There's no cooler with that, but the second front does come in on, we think, Tuesday night, if not Wednesday morning. This model's a little bit early on that front for Tuesday, but in any case, finally, after many days of warm, even hot weather, it should be nicer just in time for the second half next week. So here's front number one. That's the weak one. No cold air behind it. The second front, this front will come in by, we think, late Tuesday or early Wednesday. This model, though, thinks we see the front coming in the morning. But in any case, should feel much nicer just in time for Wednesday as well as for Thursday. So just a 10% chance of a shower Saturday and Sunday, and a 20% chance of showers on Wednesday. Tonight, mostly clear, breezy with lows in the mid-70s. Then for tomorrow, maybe a stray shower, 96. Look at the 7-day forecast here. Still hot through Tuesday, then behind the front, wow, only 83 Wednesday. We're looking at a low of 60 degrees for Thursday morning. That is your first Warn 5 forecast.
The Vaqueros football team plays tomorrow night in Edinburgh. It's homecoming too. And the fun starts with Vaqueros Game Day. We broadcast live for 1 hour straight from the Edinburgh campus starting at 10 a.m. We're inviting all fans to go out there and join us. We're going to be down at Vaquero Village near the field house to talk football and have a little fun with the fans. If you can't make it out, catch the show live on Channel 5 starting at 10 a.m. Coming up, dense breast tissue. It is a major risk factor for women when it comes to breast cancer. The extra screening recommended. And he thought it could never happen to him, a man diagnosed with breast cancer.
It did hit me like a ton of bricks, but I was like, you know what? I'll make it through.
He's now sharing his story in hopes of saving lives, what he says men should not ignore.
Hi guys, Dina Herrera Garza here. Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates, plus live interviews as they're happening, and much more right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
A driving experience made just for you. The BMW X1, X3, and X5. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
X3, just $569 a month at BMW of Far.
I'm Patrick, and this is my Ford F-150 hybrid. I can reconcile driving a big truck when I'm getting 24 miles a gallon. Being able to learn to increase my efficiency, getting the battery to kick in, squeezing that last little bit of distance, it's kind of fun. To have the capability with the efficiency is really something.
Get $3,900 for $72 plus $3,250 cash on F-150 or lease for $499 a month with zero down.
Ford is the best in Texas. If you like free, you're gonna love LAC's 3 for free sale with free delivery, free financing, and you can play spin to win for a chance to get your entire purchase absolutely free. Plus, save up to 52% store-wide. Great furniture at exceptional savings, and everything else is free. Get this 5-piece round dining set for just $16.95, or this 3-piece power reclining sectional for only $19.95. The 3 for free sale going on now at LAC's.
There's something about Texas and Chevy. The Colorado, the Silverado 1500, the Silverado HD, and the Silverado EV. A Chevy lineup designed to tackle what Texans take on every day.
Get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all 2026 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $5,100 total value on this Silverado. Plus, Texas residents can get an additional $3,000 bonus cash.
Billy Kelly here, Fiesta Chevrolet. This is it, folks. Your chance to save money. 2026 Chevy Silverado, $199 a month or $13,000 off. $199 a month or $13,000 off. Only at Fiesta Chevrolet, Edinburgh. Daliat.
A driving experience made just for you. The BMW X1, X3, and X5. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
X3, just $569 a month at BMW of Far.
Our Heart of the Valley Focus on Breast Cancer campaign continues this month. Today we want to talk about early detection. Did you know nearly half of all women who have had a mammogram have been identified as having dense tissue? That is an extra challenge for diagnosis because dense tissue and tumors both appear white on a mammogram. So health professionals are now recommending additional screening.
The most widely available supplemental screening tests for women with dense tissues is probably an ultrasound of the breast or an MRI. There have been lots of studies showing that MRI is the most sensitive test for finding breast cancer.
An MRI is not for everyone though, especially if you get claustrophobic. Health experts say it is best to consult with your healthcare team to figure out your options. Breast cancer doesn't just affect women, it affects men too. Brawless Pimentel spoke with one man who beat the disease.
A pink ribbon pinned on 46-year-old Travis Douglas's blazer after beating a dreaded disease. Douglas says a year and 9 months ago, his life was flipped upside down when he was diagnosed with breast cancer.
It did hit me like a ton of bricks, but I was like, you know what? I'll make it through.
In December 2023, Travis felt a strange lump in his breast and decided to get it checked, but didn't think it would be serious.
When I discovered breast cancer, I only thought it was something that happened if you were in a family of people who kind of had it already, so like a genetic type situation.
According to the CDC, 1 out of every 100 breast cancers diagnosed in the U.S. is found in a man. To his surprise, Travis was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer with a series of chemo sessions and a mastectomy lined up for the year. Travis says he went through one of the hardest times of his life from the effects of chemo and not being able to recognize himself.
Chemotherapy really beat me down. It had a lot of side effects because, of course, it's
killing your good cells just as well as your bad cells. I dealt with self-confidence because I didn't want to look at myself in the mirror because I started changing.
Hair loss, body pain, and rotting nails were some of the biggest challenges. He says doctors told him if he waited any longer to check his lump, he might not be alive today.
Men, stay on your health. You know, women too, but, you know, specifically, speaking from a man to my man, make sure that you stay on your health. Don't brush it under the rug. Early detection is always the best detection. If you see anything that's abnormal, anything that's leaking or painful or whatever it is, you know, if it wasn't there before, go get it checked.
That was Brawless Pimentel reporting. Douglas says he does frequent self-exams and he encourages everyone to do the same. Next at 5, we're checking in with the Pump Patrol team to see if we can save you a couple of bucks on your next fill-up.
Hey, you know you're not actually allowed to drink in a beer commercial? Since when? You gotta wait till it's done. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 3.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
World-class safety features for what's most important. Spacious premium interior for that custom fit. Elevate your standard in a new Genesis GV80. Now just $599 a month for 36 months at Genesis of Harlingen.
At AC Villarreal Family Dental, we understand the importance of a smile that you feel confident in. Our team is committed to ensuring that you have the best experience on your journey for a healthy smile.
Are you Dr. Free?
Richard Lipsy with Bird Ogden Harlingen Hyundai back again with another amazing offer for only $319 a month. This Hyundai Santa Fe can be yours. That's right, $319 a month. Only at Bird Ogden, only in Harlingen. Dolly Goss.
Now's the time for a great deal on the new Honda. It's time for a different kind of power. Plus, get incredible long-term value with the next generation of vehicles. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $299 per month lease on a 2026 Civic Sport Hybrid Sedan.
Hey everyone, Robert Gaumas here with Volvo Cars of Edinburgh, and I want to invite every single one of you down here to take advantage of our new XC40 $399 payment. That's right, $399 payment for this month and this month only. Come by and see us, Volvo Cars of Edinburgh. Dalagat.
A superior smooth taste worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Back now with a look at gas prices around the valley. Viewer Benito Garcia found gas for $2.37 at the HEB in Mercedes. Robert Gaitan found it for $2.27 in Penitas on Goodwin and Expressway 83. Let's see if our in-house team can beat $2.27.
Hey guys, photojournalist Victor de la Cruz out here in Westlaco off of Frontage Road and Airport Drive, where you can find gas for $2.37.
Hey everyone, news photographer Kelvin Tippins here. I'm here on Star Street and Expressway 83, where gas here at Exxon and Mercedes is $2.79.
Hey, this is Chief Photographer Mark Vecchio. I'm in McAllen today off of Harvey and 10th Street, where you can find a gallon of gas here at Stripes for $2.43 a gallon.
Today's best price, $2.27 in Penitas. If you see a better deal, take a picture and send us an email, news@krgv.com.
$2.27. That's great. That's awesome. 96 tomorrow. Stray shower for tomorrow. Just a very slight chance, but it's going to be breezy for tonight as well as for tomorrow. We're back to 96 again on Sunday. Still looking hot Monday, Tuesday. Finally, a front comes in between Tuesday and Wednesday. So after a couple of hot days, finally cooler for the second half of the week. Still warm in the day, but look at the lows. 67 Wednesday morning, 60 Thursday morning, maybe some 50s Thursday morning, and 61 for next Friday morning. Christine.
All right, we will be watching. That's going to do it for us at 5. More local headlines coming up in just 30 minutes.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark